At your AccuWeather forecast, we get a better idea of the timing of the storm. Good morning, Dani.
Hey, good morning, Michelle and Pedro. Good morning to you at home. We're waking up to a quiet but colder start to our Saturday morning. Heading into tonight, however, all eyes are on the snow on the way. The majority of the daylight hours are dry, featuring increasing cloud cover. But we got to talk about what's coming tonight because it's definitely going to lead to treacherous travel and some difficult driving conditions in general moving into tomorrow morning. Right now, temperatures are in the 20s for most of the tri-state, 13 in Liberty, but we're at 20 in Poughkeepsie, 26 in the Park, 22 for Somerville. We're running noticeably colder than this time yesterday, but we don't have as much of a wind. All eyes, however, on the snow that's on the way. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories posted across the tri-state area. And as we zoom out on satellite and radar, you can see where the snow is coming from. Falling in the Great Lakes this morning, that's headed our direction by tonight. But for the majority of the daylight hours, it's just the increasing clouds and dry conditions. We expect the snow to arrive after sunset, sometime between 6 and 8 p.m. at the onset, and then we get several hours of steady widespread snow. It looks like the bulk of this will fall between about 9 p.m. and midnight. That's when the heaviest, steadiest, and most widespread snow arrives. After midnight, some of this starts to transition to a rain-snow mix in the city, but snow will continue in the lower Hudson Valley. This is an early exit east as we move towards Sunday morning. We still could have some lingering snow showers right around sunrise, but it looks like by mid-morning, we're back to dry conditions. From there, breezy breaks for your Sunday, so travel will improve, but we're looking at 4 to 8 inches of snow falling just north of the city, 2 to 4 for the metro area, coating to 2 inches south of New York City. So this is a significant snowfall and will impact tonight and tomorrow morning's plans. But you see, at least for the daylight hours Saturday, just the increasing clouds and dry conditions. We'll have more on the timing and totals of the snow coming in just a few minutes. Pedro, Michelle.
All right, thanks so much. Let's talk about
Super Cat Saturday.
I would not play it. I would try one and the string would pop and it would be a mess. Let's get to some kitty cats. We're starting first with the king of his castle, right? This is Benny Gizmo from Charlie and Judy, perched on the cat tree, and I thought that was quite cute. We also have Wheatley here, found a sunny spot to sit in. Not much sunshine in the forecast today, maybe a little bit tomorrow afternoon, but we have some snow to talk about between now and then. Finally, we have Liliana, who looks shocked at the news that I just delivered that there is snow on the way. Rebecca and Max make sure to keep her warm today. Most of the daylight hours are dry, increasing cloud cover this morning. This afternoon is cold and cloudy with temperatures in the mid-30s. But what works in tonight is enough snow to make things awfully slick overnight into tomorrow morning. We'll have timing and totals of this next storm system as the AccuWeather alert goes into effect tonight in the full forecast coming up. She crushed the trotting. I mean, that woman can trot.
the trot was a giant. Yes, perfect.
Awesome.
Whoa, we love that show. Exciting. Super Cat Saturday, beautiful sunrise behind me, and Catzilla is loving a Saturday morning on the couch. Very cute from Chris. A good lounging day today with the clouds on the way. We also have Gypsy, and Gina and Paul said Gypsy's very helpful while working from home, falling asleep on the laptop. Very cute. We also have Whoopie Pie here from Eleanor, who's snuggled up in a blanket, and it's a smart cat because this morning is noticeably colder. It is calmer, less wind, but temperatures are chilly. The majority of the daylight hours feature increasing clouds today with dry conditions, but heading toward tonight, that's when the snow shows up. An AccuWeather alert going into effect overnight with several inches of snow expected to fall. I'll have the timing for you and the snowfall totals in the AccuWeather forecast right after the break.
So
yeah, how are we going to get in, man? We got a lot of snow coming overnight. I know. Sorry.
I was looking at a sunrise picture.
I know. I'm sending a sunrise picture to Dani.
Yeah. I was just curious, what time, like realistically, are we going to see the storm come in?
For the city, I think by about 9 p.m. things are starting to slide in, but that window for the arrival is from about 6 to 9, depending on where you live. Let's get to the timing.
Yes.
Get you outside and look at this beautiful sunrise I was just admiring. Gorgeous. The sun officially rises in about 10 minutes, but those high clouds are really popping pink on this Saturday morning. I wish it was Sunday. Beautiful conditions outside. Noticeably colder to start your Saturday, but calmer wind. Right now, temperatures are in the teens and 20s across the tri-state. 13 in Liberty, 21 in Newburgh, 22 for Somerville. We're at the freezing mark in Montauk. That's our mild spot this morning. 23 down the shore for Belmar. But the weather headline today is the snow on the way. The daylight hours are calm, but heading toward tonight, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories posted across the tri-state tri-state area. That takes us overnight into tomorrow morning as the steady widespread snow starts to stack up. Watching the snow right now, it's off to our west near the Great Lakes states. That's all headed our direction and does arrive to us shortly after sunset tonight. So let's time it out. Between now and midday, it's just the increasing clouds. Right now, we're still seeing the clouds that are thin enough that it won't look all gray as the sun rises. But by midday, it is mostly cloudy as our temperatures make their way to the mid-30s. But it's quiet through the daylight hours. Once the sun sets, we'll start to watch the snow slide into our western areas. The arrival in general is after about 6 p.m. Maybe some light scattered snow showers right around 6. By 7, the leading edge in our western areas. By 8, the leading edge near the city. By 9, it's across the board. And the window for the steadiest, heaviest, and most widespread snow is from 9 p.m. to about midnight. This is when we really expect the more impressive snowfall totals to stack up, and it looks like snow across the board. By midnight, it's not that this wraps up. We're just starting to see a bit of a rain transition south of the city and a rain-snow slushy transition near the city. Snow will continue to fall north of the city, approaching to 3 a.m. Sunday morning. That's when the widespread stuff starts to become a little more scattered, so the snowfall totals will begin to slow down. But we're not done completely until we move towards Sunday morning. It looks like one more push of snow right around sunrise Sunday morning, and then this exits east. By mid-morning, we're talking 9-10 o'clock, we should be dry across the area, still dealing with tough travel given what has fallen through the overnight hours, but we're not adding to it. By Sunday afternoon, travel should improve as we get some breezy breaks in the cloud cover, and hopefully the roads start looking better. North of the city, and we're talking immediately north, 4 to 8 inches of snow. That's the lower Hudson Valley. It's Fairfield County. It's a lot of North Jersey, and even the North Shore of Suffolk County could pick up 4 to 8 inches of snow. For the metro area specifically, it looks like better shot at 2 to 4. Nassau County, same story, and a lot of central Jersey. Now, south of the city, it's a coating to 2 inches because these are the areas that will transition to rain after about midnight tonight. But still, across the board, we're looking at enough snow to make travel difficult. So talking timing, the overall window is about 6 p.m. Saturday to 8 a.m. Sunday, but the heaviest and steadiest snow is 9 p.m. to midnight. That's the window that we'll see the snow totals really become the most impressive. 2 to 4 inches for the metro area, snow first, then mix south of the city. But 4 to 8 inches north and west, snow the entire event. That does mean difficult travel, especially for our northern neighborhoods. The difficult travel starts tonight, but it stays tough overnight into first thing tomorrow morning. I think the roadways look better by midday as temps rise a little bit and the snow has wrapped up by tomorrow morning. In the extended forecast, it's an active pattern in general. We have another chance for snow on Tuesday, another storm system bringing us an icy mix or rain by next Thursday. So it's not our only shot for snow tonight. We'll get another one on Tuesday. But for today, increasing clouds this morning. Afternoon is mostly cloudy and cold with highs in the mid-30s, and then the snow arrives tonight. Looking at temperatures today, topping out just above the freezing mark. And then tonight, snow overnight into tomorrow morning, and tomorrow's high temperatures make their way to the upper 30s, close to 40 degrees. Another reason why I think the travel is easier by about midday. But that AccuWeather alert tonight into tomorrow morning is for the tough travel due to the snow. We'll keep a close eye on it. That was the AccuWeather forecast. We'll be right back after the break.
Cats.
Yeah, we got some kitties for you on this Saturday morning. Starting with Maverick here. Very handsome boy from Mike and Lauren. Very cute. We also have Ichiro and Izzy sitting in a box. Very cute. I think those are darling cats from Kelly. We also have Axel here who found a sunny spot. And there's not a lot of sunshine in the forecast today, but it is at least calm through the daylight hours. Noticeably colder, but winds have backed off. Clouds will increase as we head into this afternoon with highs in the mid-30s. But shortly after sunset is when the snow arrives, and that's our biggest weather story today. I'll have the timing of the snow and how much of it we expect coming up after the break in the full AccuWeather forecast.
For your attention as she gives us the AccuWeather
I
forecast.
just want people to be ready and be prepared.
100%. I know it could be dangerous.
If there's one thing I need to survive, it's attention. I can tell you that much. On a day like today, though, we do gotta pay close attention to the timing, the totals of the snow on the way. I know the bulk of the daylight hours today are dry, but that doesn't mean we're in the clear. Shortly after sunset tonight, the snow slides in, and several hours of it tonight means several inches will stack up. Difficult travel after sunset tonight through daybreak tomorrow morning. Right now, it is calmer, but noticeably colder. 26 degrees right now in the park. Not much of a breeze. So nice to see not a lot of separation between air temperature and wind chill. But what you see is what you get, and what you get is cold. Temperatures are in the teens north of the city, 20s for New York City, for Islip, for Bridgeport, mid-20s in Belmar as well. But this is the main message today. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories posted across the board. Again, this starts after sunset tonight and takes us through tomorrow morning as this area of snow slides our direction. Timing-wise, moves in after about 6 p.m. So until then, it's increasing clouds with highs today just in the mid-30s. Any errands you need to run, any last-minute things you need to do before Super Bowl Sunday tonight, I would get them done before sunset, before 6 p.m. because after that, you see those snow chances ramping up. And again, we have several hours of steady widespread snowfall tonight that accumulate several inches before this exits early tomorrow morning. 4 to 8 inches, in fact, expected north of the city and the north shore of Suffolk County. 2 to 4 inches expected in the metro area and parts of Morris County over through Hunterdon, over through Somerset and Middlesex County, and then central South Jersey a coating to 2 inches because we will get a rain transition from the snow after about midnight tonight. But in the city, mainly snow, and north of the city, all snow through the overnight hours. I'll have Futurecast time it out for you hour by hour coming up in the full AccuWeather forecast. Pedro?
All right, let's take our attention outside now.
We're looking at some cute cats this Saturday morning. We're starting with Polly, who I think just found out that we will see several inches of snowfall tonight. He looks shocked by that information. Thank you, Lee. We also have Randy here, who's sitting on the bed this Saturday morning. Randy lives up in Beacon, so Randy prepped for 4 to 8 inches of snow to fall tonight into tomorrow morning. We also have Charlie here lounging on the ground, ready for the snow on the way from Noah. Daylight hours today are dry with increasing clouds and cold temperatures. Our highs today are capped in the mid-30s. But after the sun sets tonight, those snow chances really ramp up. We expect snow to fall from 6, 7 o'clock tonight through daybreak tomorrow, and that means several inches of it across the area. I'll have the exact snowfall totals to expect in your neighborhood coming up in the full AccuWeather forecast after the break.
Here's a look at your AccuWeather forecast.
Hey, good
timing
morning.
it out. Hi.
Hey, good morning. Looking outside, it depends on which direction you're looking. Some spots seeing blue sky and sunshine. The camera view behind us looking cloudy. The main message for daylight hours today, colder but calm and dry. It's tonight that the AccuWeather alert goes into effect and our attention turns to the snow on the way. And we're talking several inches of it. Steady widespread snow for several hours, making travel really difficult from sunset tonight to about sunrise tomorrow morning. Looking at conditions right now, 27 in the park, noticeably colder, but the winds are calmer and conditions are fairly quiet through the daylight hours. Teens while north and west in Liberty, 19 in Newburgh as well, but 27 in the park in Belmar, 29 for Islip. The big weather story today, snow on the way. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories posted. Those go into effect tonight after sunset through daybreak tomorrow as the snow slides in. This is where the snow's coming from. As we time it out on Futurecast, it's just the increasing cloud cover from now through about midday. A mostly cloudy sky with dry conditions and highs capped in the 30s. So it is colder, yes, but fairly calm. And then tonight, that's when the snow arrives. You can see widespread steady snow for several hours through the overnight hours. Some spots starting to transition to rain after midnight. That's mainly south of New York City, and that's why totals will be impacted south of the city. But north of the city, really impressive snowfall totals, which means it is going to be a slick start to Sunday morning, even with the early exit of this storm system. 4 to 8 inches expected for the lower Hudson Valley, for Fairfield County, parts of North Jersey, with 2 to 4 for the metro area and a lot of Long Island. South of the city, a coating to 2 inches, so those are the spots that'll transition to rain after midnight. But still, enough snow for impacts across the board. So get ready for it. Nice that we have a few hours with just dry conditions and mostly cloudy skies to finish the last minute errands. But heading toward tonight, it is about to get slick. I'll have the Futurecast with the hour by hour timing coming up in a few minutes. Michelle?
All right, thanks so much. With snow on the way.
I'm not going near it.
No?
I'd break that in an instant.
It's a public service.
Yeah, but I love that they're putting the money toward a scholarship program.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Right?
All right, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea how to say this cat's name. Does anyone know how to say this cat's name? Xerxes? Of course Michelle would know. She's the smartest person I know. Donna, your cat is so cute. I'm sorry I didn't know how to pronounce its name. Very sweet. We also have Eric here posing in front of the Valentine's Day tree. Very cute. Wishing us all a happy Valentine's Day from Jim. And Fernando has a little heart on his fur. Can you believe that? I know. Lorraine said happy Valentine's Day from Fernando. So very seasonably appropriate. Today, mostly cloudy skies as we move into this afternoon. Cold but calm. And then tonight, that changes. Snow sliding in. Several hours of it means several inches of it. I'll have the timing for you and the expected snowfall totals in the full AccuWeather forecast after the break. Said that I was Andy Reid's lookalike.
Oh,
I love Andy Reid. I'm a huge fan, but
Smoking hot.
But my mustache isn't nearly as impressive.
Yeah, not as good. Not there yet.
Let's move on. We've got some cute adoptable cats today from Jersey Shore Animal Center. You have the contact info behind me, jerseyshoreanimalcenter.org. If you want to email info@jerseyshoreanimalcenter.org. Okay, we're starting here with Martha, 4 years old. Martha has been in their animal center for 580 days. That's a year and a half. And Martha is waiting for her forever home. She's very independent, full of personality, but happiest as the queen of her own castle. Honestly, same story. So no other pets, but full of spunk and would just be such a great companion to have. We also have Tara here, who's 11 years old, has been in the shelter for 420 days. She is a sweet senior who unfortunately has spent 2 Christmases in the shelter. After 9 years in a loving home, her owner passed away, and so she's been in the shelter for over a year looking for her new forever home. She loves snuggling, she loves being petted, she loves sitting in your lap, and would be a really good companion. She's best without other pets in the home, but I think she sounds like a really loyal friend for someone at home, right? We also have Tessie here, 6 years old, very gentle. She doesn't love other cats, but she does like other dogs. Tessie also lost her owner when their owner moved into a nursing home. So after having a very loving home for many years, she's looking for a new forever home. So if you're interested in any of these babies, again, Jersey Shore Animal Center, you can find the contact info behind me. And I'm hoping some of these kitties find new families because they're such sweeties. Today, snow is the weather story. We've got increasing cloud cover from now until about midday. From there, mostly cloudy skies, highs in the mid-30s. But the weather headline is the snow coming tonight, slides in after sunset. So I'll have Futurecast time it out for you, give you expected snow totals coming up after the break in the AccuWeather forecast.